RICO. It's a charge that's threatened mob bosses, teachers, rappers, and even a former president. My name is Joseph, and on this episode of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution in Context, let's put RICO in context. Now, if anything I say sounds interesting and you want to read more, links to all my sources will be right below that like button. For this video, we will be focusing on Georgia's RICO laws, not the federal law or any other state statute. Next, I think it's important to say RICO is an acronym. It stands for Racketeering, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations, and in the year 1970, the Georgia General Assembly was very concerned about, quote, the increasing sophistication of various criminal elements. And that word sophistication is very important, because this law attempts to bring down criminal enterprises. A good way to think about it is this: it makes it illegal to be a part of or run a larger criminal organization. So if there's a gang or a mob-related shooting, the leader of that organization can still be charged in connection with those crimes, even though they might not have pulled the trigger. Now, step one for a RICO charge is identifying illegal activity. According to Georgia law, there must be at least 2 underlying felonies, such as fraud, bribery, murder, or witness tampering, etc. Step 2 would actually be tying those felonies to a grander criminal enterprise and proving they're not just isolated incidents. With this frame in mind, let's take a look at Georgia's recent case against Jeffrey Lamar Williams, better known as Young Thug. The indictment includes many alleged crimes, one of which stems from a 2015 incident where a car Young Thug is accused of renting was used in the fatal shooting of an alleged rival gang member. In a video posted to social media 16 days after the shooting, Young Thug said people who, quote, tell the God's honest truth in a courtroom need to get expletive killed, bro, from me and YSL. Now, speaking of YSL, or Young Slime Life, the Fulton County DA alleges it's actually a criminal gang, and more specifically that Young Thug has a leadership role within it, hence the RICO charge. The indictment alleges Young Thug oversaw many crimes, including murder, aggravated assault, armed robbery, carjacking, drug possession, and more. Now, the actual implementation of the RICO law in Georgia has not always been used against these alleged crime syndicates. For example, in 2014, Georgia brought racketeering charges against Atlanta public school employees in a test cheating scandal. If you want to know more about that scandal in particular, there will be links down below. But know this: jurors unanimously agreed that 11 out of the 12 former educators charged were guilty of a racketeering conspiracy. Now, not everyone in Atlanta is in favor of how far-reaching this law is. Atlanta defense attorney Steve Sadow, who had no involvement in either case I mentioned, said of RICO, quote, "It's like the nuclear bomb of state charges against nonviolent offenders. It carries such a heavy potential sentence, up to 20 years in prison. And Georgia's parole board looks at it as a top-tier crime. So the chance of early parole is remote." Currently, Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis is reportedly weighing whether or not to bring RICO charges against former President Donald J. Trump for his election-related conduct. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video about that, or there'll be more in the description if you want to read. Okay, now that we know what RICO is and its many applications, we want to hear from you. What do you think about RICO? Let me know any and all thoughts in that comment section down below. And hey, while you're down there leaving that carefully worded comment, go ahead and press that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Go ahead and press the like button if you like this video. Share it with someone who needs to know the history and the context around RICO. But as always, my name is Joseph, and this is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution in Context.